What's going on, guys? This is Berz here to talk to you today about the Kammok Roo. This is a really cool hammock made by a company in Texas named Kammok, and they have a really good product here. Lots of different features, lightweight, built like a tank. That's the reason why I like it. And let me get down to the first feature, which is how big it is when it's packed up. Now here I have a Nalgene canteen, which is the size, actually this is a clean canteen, about the size of a Nalgene canteen. And as you can see, it's pretty much the same size as that. The straps, the python straps, which connect to the trees to get it up there, are it's about half the size of a Nalgene. So for about 1.5 sizes of a Nalgene, you're getting a really small package for a nice hammock. It's built very well with 70D ripstop construction and a waterproof construction for the bag that it comes in, a nice little pack that it comes in. Like I said, it's built like a tank. So let me show you how this is put up. So basically what you're first going to do is go ahead and take these python straps out and put one on each side, one on each tree. And how you're going to do that is, one side of this python strap is different than the other. And it's the side that says python strap right here. That's the side that you're going to put around the tree and then wrap into like such. Then what you're going to want to do is take your Roo hammock out of here, and the bag is connected to the hammock. So you're going to want to go ahead and take this out and then connect your ends. They say about a 30-degree angle is what you're going to want to do when you connect them. And how you're going to want to do that is by taking the carabiner and go ahead and put it in one of the slots that are bar-tacked off. They have slots that are about 4 inches to 5 inches apart, and that's where you're going to go ahead and put the different elevations, and you want to do it about 30 degrees. And once you get it up, you can go ahead and get in it and take it for a spin. One of the reasons why I like this is the 70D LunarWeave material, ripstop material. It's really definitely, it's water resistant, tear resistant, it's breathable, and I've really found it to be even somewhat comfortable and smooth and soft, yet it's definitely going to get it through when it comes to being resistant to tearing and ripping. It's we have triple stitching all the way through this, and it's 5'6" by 10 is what your measurements are, so it's a 10-foot in length hammock. But it really gets the job done. It's in my scout pack is why I have this one, so it's nice and light, where, like I said, the hammock's coming in around 24 ounces total. Maybe to some that's a little heavy, but I usually pack heavy anyway, so moving to a hammock that's 24 ounces is really light for me, and I really like that. But this thing just gets the job done time and time again for me, and like I said, it's comfortable, it's resistant to a lot of stuff. I couldn't ask for a better hammock, quite frankly. And then you're going to want to swing. So as you can see here with this little pouch that's connected to it, this is the carry stuff sack, and there's actually 2 parts to it. The inside here is actually what you're going to use with the drawstring to put it in there, stuff it in there, and I get that taken care of. And then the external part here is a material that is, ripstop material that is water resistant, etc., tear resistant, and that basically is what keeps it out of the elements, to where you can just carry this on your belt or whatever, and it's going to, be very resistant to the weather. And it's really cool to see this. I like this innovation of having this connected to it. At times you're gonna, if you don't have stuff connected directly to your stuff, it's gonna get lost. It's gonna fly away magically like some stuff does. And with this, having it right on here, you can use it for something that you're looking to maybe put some stuff in there at night, a flashlight or whatever, and you have it hanging off the side. And then when you're done, you get to pack it back up. It's right there. You know where it's at. You don't gonna go searching. It's especially good in an emergency when you got to get moving and get going. Right there it is. Stuff it up, zip it up, snap it up, done. The other thing I want to talk about is the ripstop material. It's a LunarWeave 70D denier ripstop material. Try to get this on camera here and show you exactly what it looks like. It's really good material. It has a slight stretch, but really nothing at all, to maybe a 5% stretch. Very strong, like I said, breathable, water resistant, tear resistant. It's gonna get the job done for you if you're looking for a nice heavy duty hammock that's going to get the job done for you and give you durability and longevity in your adventures and what you're looking to do with it. Now, like I said, this is 10 feet wide as far as the hammock goes. You can go ahead and get a tarp and put that over it. This is also usable with the War Bonnet Traveler bug net, which I use, and it fits on there fine, no problems whatsoever, because this is a 10-foot hammock, and that War Bonnet bug net is also for 10-foot hammock, so that works good for this. That's something that I'd like to see Kammok get into, is some kind of integrated bug net for their hammocks. And I know that they're very innovative over there. And I spoke with Greg, and they really pride themselves on becoming innovative and coming out with new things every year. So I know that they probably have something in store in that department as well. As just over the course of a year, they've listened to the feedback from people like myself, and saying, hey, I take 2 carabiners with me, and the carabiners on here, I just replace those with actual climbing rated ones, so that if I need it, I can just take it off of here and I don't have to carry 2 more in. And they went ahead and they changed that this year for their Kammok Roo product, and listen to the voice of the customer, which it really impresses me to see a company that actually goes out and listens to what the customers say. And that's one reason why I really like Kammok. So what you're looking at here is about $99 to get yourself into one of these. They have different colors. They have blue, red, and this is like a tan, and then they have a gold. The other thing I'd really like to see them do over there with their hammocks is maybe get into like a subdued, like a brown, or an OD green, or something like that along those lines. I think that would really pull in a couple customers from a different area versus having the bright colors. This one's pretty subdued, having this like a tan. This is pretty decent, but when you see their blue and their red, it really is loud, and I really think that for someone like me, I really like to see something on the more of the subdued market with their hammocks. But like I said, everything that they sell is backed up by a guarantee that it's going to work, and if it doesn't, you contact them and they'll fix it for you, no questions asked. So that's the kind of company I like to put in my videos, and I tell you guys to go check them out. If you're in the market for a hammock, this is definitely one to take a look at, with all the innovations that are in it. You're looking at 24 ounces for a hammock, with I think another 10 ounces for the python straps. You're really not looking at a lot of weight, maybe 2 to 3 pounds total with this whole package. And for me, 2 to 3 pounds versus lugging in a 6 to 8 pound tent, I'm definitely going to go with the hammock. So different strokes for different folks, but at times I really like to use this versus a tent, and this is definitely in my scout pack, if you want to call it that, for what I use it for. But never had any problems, and I'm really glad to see that they came up and innovated and created a better product and kept the price the same. That really says a lot for their company. And if you guys are looking for a hammock, definitely take a look at this one. If you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. If you guys own one of these Kammok hammocks, or know of it, or know of someone that has it, go ahead and video respond or comment as well. And until next time, later.